Hey riders! In this video, we're counting down the 13 motorcycle habits that instantly make you look like a beginner. The best part about fixing these habits, you'll not only ride safer, but also gain more respect from experienced riders who could spot these mistakes from a mile away. Let's dive straight into our countdown of the 13 riding habits that make you look dumb and how to fix them. Number 13, not planning an escape route. New riders focus only on what's right in front of them. Then panic sets in when something unexpected happens. Good riders are always thinking, if that car suddenly stops, where will I go? Left? Right? They're thinking 2 steps ahead, while beginners are just reacting. Nothing shows you're a beginner like getting stuck with nowhere to go when traffic suddenly changes. It's like walking into a room without knowing where the exits are. Fine, until there's a fire. The fix? Always make sure you have at least one way out. Left, right, or slowing down, just make sure you know where to go if things get dangerous. This one habit separates beginners from skilled riders faster than any fancy gear ever could. Practice by constantly asking yourself, where would I go if I needed to avoid that car? Until it becomes automatic. Number 12, trying to start moving in second or third gear. We've all seen it, the jerky start, the engine making that struggling sound, the bike jumping around like it's trying to throw the rider off. Your motorcycle has first gear for a reason. When you try to start in second gear, you're basically telling everyone, I don't know how my bike works. It's like trying to start running with weights on your ankles. You can do it, but why make it harder? Plus, you're putting extra strain on your clutch and engine that will cost you money later. The fix is simple. Always start in first gear. Once you're moving, then shift up. That smooth start instantly makes you look like you know what you're doing. Tap down on your shifter before taking off to make sure you're in first gear, especially after a long stop. Many bikes have a neutral indicator light, and make sure it's off before you try to move. Number 11, sitting at a red light squeezing the clutch lever the whole time. This isn't just bad for your hand, it tells everyone you don't understand how your motorcycle works. The clutch lever isn't something you need to hold forever. Squeezing it for minutes at a time doesn't make you more ready to go. It just wears out your clutch parts and gives your hand cramps. It's like holding a heavy weight while waiting for water to boil. It's extra work that does nothing useful. The fix? If you'll be stopped for more than 30 seconds, just shift into neutral. Your hand, your clutch, and your wallet will all be happier. A quick way to tell if you should go to neutral? If you see the traffic light has just turned red for your direction, you have plenty of time to use neutral. Number 10, putting your bike in neutral at every single stop, especially in busy traffic. When you're in traffic, having your bike in neutral means you can't move quickly when you need to. That extra second trying to find first gear could be the difference between avoiding danger and becoming part of an accident. It's like untying your shoes every time you stop walking for a second. It's not helpful and leaves you not ready to move fast. The fix? Use neutral at longer stops like red lights, but stay in first gear with the clutch in when you're in traffic, at stop signs, or anywhere you might need to move quickly. Being ready to react fast is what makes you look experienced. Check your mirrors constantly when stopped. If you see a vehicle approaching too fast from behind, you'll need that quick escape. Number 9, not checking your bike before riding. Nothing says beginner like jumping on your bike and taking off without checking anything. Good riders know that a quick 30-second check can prevent a big problem. Tires, lights, controls, oil, chain. A quick look tells you if everything's working right. Not checking your bike before riding is like a skydiver not checking their parachute. The ride might start fun, but it could end really badly. The fix is simple. Make a quick check before every ride. It doesn't need to be complicated. Just walk around your bike looking at tires, lights, and fluid levels. That 30-second check makes you look like a pro and could save your life. Keep a tire pressure gauge with you and check your pressures at least once a week. You can't tell if they're low just by looking. Number 8, riding in places where car drivers can't see you. If a driver can't see you, you might as well be invisible, and invisible riders get into accidents. Experienced riders know exactly where these danger zones are around cars and avoid them. Either pass through them quickly or change your position so drivers can see you. Riding in a car's blind spot is like playing hide and seek on a highway, a game where winning means losing. The fix? Simple. Either get ahead of the car where they can see you, stay back at a safe distance, or pass safely and quickly. Never stay where you know drivers can't see you. Being visible isn't just about looking smart, it's about staying alive. Remember, if you can't see the driver's face in their mirror, they can't see you. Be especially careful around delivery vans and trucks with no rear windows. Their blind spots are massive. Number 7. Only looking a few feet ahead of your front wheel. Good riders scan far up the road, while beginners stare at the pavement right in front of them. When you only look close to your bike, you're just reacting to things already happening. The pros look 12 seconds ahead down the road, planning for what will happen, not just reacting to it. It's like walking through a crowded mall while staring at your feet. You're going to bump into people and things. The fix? Train yourself to look far ahead, always moving your eyes between what's near, what's in the middle, and what's far away. This simple habit will make your riding smoother, safer, and make you look like you know what you're doing. On the highway, look at least to the next exit. In the city, scan all the way to the next intersection and check side streets as you approach. If you're enjoying these tips and want to become a better rider, drop a like and subscribe for more motorcycle advice that could save your life. Number 6. Using only your rear brake. Your motorcycle has 2 brakes for a reason, but many new riders act like the front brake is scarier just for emergencies. The truth? Your front brake gives you about 70% of your stopping power. When you only use the rear brake, you're showing everyone you don't understand how motorcycle brakes work. It's like trying to stop a car using only the parking brake. It technically works, but it's the worst way to stop. The fix? Practice using both brakes together, with more pressure on the front. Practice in empty parking lots until it feels natural. That smooth, controlled stopping is an instant sign of an experienced rider. Start gentle and increase pressure smoothly rather than grabbing suddenly. If you have ABS, learn how it feels when it activates so you won't be surprised when it happens on the road. Number 5. Not using your turn signals. Nothing says, "I ride like I don't care about others," more than making sudden moves without signaling what you're about to do. Your signals aren't just because of laws. They're how you communicate with every other vehicle on the road. When you don't use them, you're basically saying, "Guess what I'm doing next?" It's like suddenly changing what you're talking about in the middle of a conversation, confusing and annoying to everyone. The fix? Signal every turn, every lane change, every time. Turn them off when you're done. This simple habit doesn't just make you look like you know what you're doing, it creates predictability that keeps you safer. Get in the habit of checking if your signals self-cancel after turns. Many motorcycle signals don't turn off automatically like car signals do. Number 4. Riding a bike that needs maintenance. Rusty chains, worn-out tires, squeaky brakes. Your motorcycle is basically telling everyone, "My rider doesn't care about me or their own safety." Good riders know that maintenance isn't just about preventing breakdowns. It's about keeping the performance and safety that made them buy the bike in the first place. It's like wearing an expensive suit that's dirty and missing buttons. What's the point of having something nice if you let it fall apart? The fix? Create a regular maintenance schedule. Learn the basics yourself. Cleaning and lubricating your chain, checking tire pressure, and checking fluid levels. Your bike will run better, last longer, and you'll look like someone who respects their machine. Check your owner's manual for the recommended service intervals. They're not just suggestions. They're designed to keep your bike running safely. Number 3. Riding with your fingers far from the brake and clutch levers. In traffic, those extra split seconds to move your fingers to the controls could mean the difference between avoiding a crash or being in one. Experienced riders keep 1 or 2 fingers resting lightly on both the front brake and the clutch levers when riding in places with more danger. It makes their reaction time much faster. It's like a firefighter keeping their hands in their pockets when the alarm goes off. Those lost seconds matter. The fix? Change this simple habit. Keep those index and middle fingers extended over your brake and clutch levers whenever you're in traffic or city riding. You'll be able to react instantly to surprises, and you'll look like someone who knows that preparation prevents crashes. Many sport riders use just 2 fingers on the levers, which leaves the other 2 fingers on the grip for control. Number 2, following cars too closely like you don't care about your safety. Nothing shows you're a beginner faster than riding right on someone's bumper, especially when your bike stops slower than their car and you have 0 crash protection. The 2-second rule exists for a reason, because the laws of physics don't care if you're in a hurry. If that car stops suddenly, you need time to see it, react, and brake. Following too closely is like standing right behind someone carrying something sharp and pointy. There's no way that ends well for you. The fix? Follow the 3-second rule at minimum, more in bad weather or when it's hard to see. Count 1001, 1002, 1003 from when the vehicle ahead passes something fixed until you reach that same point. Double your following distance to 6 seconds when it's raining, and even more on slippery surfaces. Number 1, thinking safety gear is optional. Shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops might be great for the beach, but on a motorcycle, they just tell everyone you care more about comfort than keeping your skin. Get proper gear: helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, and boots as the bare minimum. Modern gear has good airflow, is comfortable, and looks cool. Plus, nothing says I know what I'm doing like actually protecting yourself the right way. For hot weather, look for mesh gear with armor in the impact zones. It flows tons of air while still protecting you. And there you have it, the 13 riding habits that make you look dumb and how to fix them. These aren't just about looking good on your bike, they're about keeping you safe and making your riding more enjoyable. If you see yourself in any of these habits, don't worry, we've all done them.